Really? Ooh. Okay. Welcome back, Stingers. Today, we're going to dive into some of the comments made under my videos. Why? Because it's always an educational moment. So I'm going to break down some of these comments and you and I are going to dive deep, right? And hopefully I will have answered the questions. I will have clarified some things. I'm never here to clown people in my comments. I'm here to give. I'm a giver, and I'm here to give you information. And in every video, if you can put your ego aside, you'll learn a lot from me. Are you guys ready? Comment number 1. I'm a Scorpio with a lot of Sag placements. I hate it. Why? Why do you hate it? I always talk about using your placements to your advantage. What is Sagittarius? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is the most expansive planet, right? When you have Jupiter in your chart, wherever it is in your chart, brings luck, fortune, ease, likability, right? Jupiter, if it conjuncts, like your sun or any of your personal planets, it gives you a lot of, positivity. It makes you a bubbly person. If you have a lot of planets in Sagittarius, Sagittarius are an open book. They're very friendly. They're broad-minded. Use it. Bring people in. If you have a Sag rising, you're a Scorpio. That's how you get people in the door. Your door is wide open. Get them in, and then, right? Do what you need to do. And I don't know what that is. That's for you. That's for you, right? That's for you. I have Capricorn on my ascendant. And so that puts me in a position of authority. People always think I'm in charge, even if I'm not, right? But it's such a great thing also, what it does. Pushes people out a little bit because they're like, she's a little bit serious, which is great. That puts me in a position of being taken seriously and not people like, she's so fun, let's hang out and let's crack jokes and let's clown, and no, we don't do that. My face isn't even arranged in a way that people would just run in, right? So if you have Sag, like a Venus and Sag, right? And you're a guy, you have Venus and Sag, that's what you like in women. You like bubbly women, you like outgoing women, you like women you don't have to pull teeth with, open books, Use it. Get the girl you need. If you're a woman, that's how you express yourself in relationships. Use it. Bring people in. And then, and then that's up to you. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the next comment or question. This is one of my favorites, and I actually get this a lot. Right? All right, listen to this. Scorpio men and women are completely different. Do a video on the blatant differences. I feel like men with feminine signs are the hardest to deal with. You're right. Scorpio men and Scorpio women are different. What is the blatant difference? One has a pair of big saggy ass balls. That's the difference. One has testosterone. That's the difference. Men and women are different in general. We're wired differently, my friend, okay? Men are wired to be hunters and gatherers and go after what they want and be competitive and fight, right? They're the ones out with knives and guns, killing, and women are home in the kitchen baking cute little cookies. So when you talk about Scorpio men and women, they're a different sex. Why would you expect the same thing from a Scorpio woman as you would a man, honey? For what? And yes, men with feminine signs are different because they're feminine signs. However, Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto, my friend. And Mars and Pluto, what? Are destroyers. So I don't know what your or anyone's issue is with dealing with Scorpio men and women. We both have the same personality traits. We're both going to sting the shit out of you. And what I suggest is, and this is what I love to do, and I talk about this all the time, is deal with the heaviest Scorpio that you can get your hands on. And once you do, you'll understand what the truest energy is. I love a Scorpio who has all his personal planets in Scorpio. Always. Always. I like heavy, heavy, heavy. Because once you get heavy, you'll understand the differences between the other ones. You're just like, okay, well, they're operating off this, that, and the third. Once you know what it is, right? Once you know what that is, you'll understand everything else, honey. All right, next question or comment. Oh, really? You wanted to come under my channel and make a comment like this? Let's get it in. As a Scorpio moon, I don't claim Scorpio suns. Not a chance. Well, guess what? You don't have to claim us because we're the original. We are actual Scorpios, darling. So, you don't even matter. Now, I am a sun and mooner. However, I don't know what your sun is. But whatever it is, it still has to filter. Your moon has to get filtered through that sun. See, the sun is the biggest and everything revolves around it. The sun is your powerhouse. It's where you get all of your powers, literally. And it's your individuality. It's how you identify yourself. It is everything that you are actually becoming, right? And so it's interesting that people with other placements, like maybe the moon or maybe the riser or maybe a Mercury, Mars, whatever it is, feel like they need to give the Aboriginals permission to be who we are. We are real Scorpios. During Scorpio season, what do you do? Nothing. Because it's not your season. So if you are a Sag, a Leo, Gemini, I don't know what you are. Who cares? All of your power source is through your sun, right? That's where it is. You know, in fact, wherever your sun is where you need to shine. Your sun is your shine. So you don't need to give Scorpio suns permission or claim or anything. We don't care. Next question or comment. Here we go. By real Scorpio, what does that mean to you? I have Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, plus an 11th house Scorpio stellium. You're a real Scorpio. Scorpio Sun is a real Scorpio, right? All you need to do is be born between October 23rd and November 21st. And that all depends as well, because you may be born at the time where you're still a Libra. So you need to check that out. Also, if you're in the US and you're born up until 5 p.m., I believe it is, on November 22nd, you could still be a Scorpio. You're at the tail end, So get your chart done professionally. But Scorpio suns are real Scorpios. That's what I mean. Period. The end. No other explanation needs to be had. And I don't give a damn if you're a Scorpio sun and you got a moon in Gemini and a Sag rising and a Venus in Sag and all this, that, and the third. You're still Scorpio. The end. All Scorpios I know are super envious and petty. They bore me, they exhaust me till no end. And unfortunately, the person pursuing me right now is a Scorpio. I'll give him a chance, but I'll probably shut him down real soon. Lies, lies, lies. People love to come on my channel and brag about having a Scorpio chase them, having a million Scorpios chase them, when really they're just home with their blow-up doll. There's no Scorpio chasing you. No one cares. You just wanted to come in the comments. And, you know, this is kind of sad. it's kind of sad too. It's kind of sad, number one, that you need our validation. And by that, I mean you need attention from us. Like, oh my gosh, Scorpios are chasing me and I don't want them. I would just throw them away. I mean, I just don't understand where that energy would come from. But what I would do is turn that lens around and put it on yourself. There's so many things you can be doing with that, directing it, right, into yourself. Get a new workout program, change your eating habits. You could be starting a company, gaining some new hobbies. Why on earth would you feel the need to come under a Scorpio platform and try to pretend that you have so many Scorpios chasing you and just to get a response? It's silly and it's sad. So I wish you well. Ooh, this is one that comes up here and there. I'm a moon in Scorpio and a Mars in Scorpio. And what else? Let's see what else she's talking about. And a Pluto in Scorpio, right? And a Mercury in Scorpio. I see suns in Scorpios like whatever, like they're not even deep, right? This is one of those moments where you have somebody who is probably a Libra or a Sag, who has a lot of placements in Scorpio, who wants to prove that they have more of our energy because it's clearly the best energy, the deepest energy, the transformative energy, and everybody wants a piece of it. So they're always throwing out their placements and claiming that when they see Scorpio suns, which is the powerhouse, no less, that they don't see us as deep. You don't have to see us as deep. You don't have, like, we don't need your validation. You don't understand. You don't have to see us as deep. You don't have to see us as intense. You don't have to see anything, as a matter of fact. You can turn your eyeballs somewhere else. Look at somebody else for a change. Why on earth are you always looking at Scorpios? It's nuts. The obsession is absolutely absurd. It is crazy. So while you're looking at us, we're looking at something else. So good luck with all your Scorpio placements. And what I would do is just use them to your advantage. You don't need to be insecure and try and pick arguments with real Scorpios, because we already know who we are. Your sun is your individuality. It's, pretty much your identity. It's your power source. So we're comfortable in our Scorpioism. We don't need all the other shit. So clearly you're not. So I would get in touch with that Mercury and I would get in touch with that moon and just use it to do so. This is an interesting question. First time. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship? No, I have not. And I think I've mentioned that before in another video or a live stream. And somebody got very upset that I said I've never been struck by a man or manhandled or anything, in my life. And I said that was because I had a certain amount of self-image, self-esteem, right? Self-awareness, not to attract someone who was very physical with me. Now, just to clarify, there are people in abusive relationships, before anybody gets triggered, who attracts that type. You ever see these people who just keep attracting very volatile energy, like they attract men who just want to kill them? I told you about the Aries girl. Every marriage she had, the guy wanted to kill her. And you have to at some point know that you're the common denominator. You have to. There are certain individuals who hate themselves so badly that they attract someone who hates them as much and physically shows them that energy. I tell you guys about your birth card reading, your karma card readings. If you've had your chart done, a love chart done with me, I've told you specifically what those relationships are. They're direct mirrors, and they will bring out your fears. They will bring out, your insecurities. And so I have never, ever been in an abusive relationship. I've never been hit by anybody. I have got into, I remember one really fierce argument that could have blown up. Woo! Could have gotten very heavy. And that was after just like a bunch of agitation and me running my damn mouth and them running their damn mouth and me being like 19 years old and not having as much control as I should have had. But I've never attracted people who want to hurt me, you know? So I hope I answered that question. Here's an interesting one, and I'm glad they made this comic, so I want to break this down. Me and my husband are nothing alike. Me and my husband are nothing alike, right? They're both Scorpios. He has a Sag moon, I have a Gemini moon, and he's more intense, right? That was the basis, is a long comment. That was the basis of our comment. So listen to this. When you have a partner, especially a husband or wife, okay, you guys attracted each other because of your core values. I dislike when people say, oh, we're nothing alike. I like rock music. He likes R&B. I like hiking. He likes bowling. That's surface shit. When you get together, your values are similar. People of similar religions get together. People of similar faiths get together. People who have a lot of Venus conjunctions get together because those are your interests, those are your hobbies, things that you bond over. Marriage is a serious business, so usually individuals who get married or are in very serious relationships, their value systems are the same. So you are exactly like your husband. Just because your moons are in opposition, you most likely agree on a lot of things that keep you there. Now, if you didn't, you would have problems. You know, I tend to date other atheists or at least agnostic individuals. Why? Because my core beliefs do not align with organized religion. And I know for a fact, when it comes up, it's going to be problematic. Okay? Why? Because that's a core belief. How you live your life is usually, if you're of a religion, that's how you live your life. How you do everything comes from that basis. Your values of, you know, wanting to be, you know, maybe a mom, a stay-at-home mom, those are your values. You grew up with that, maybe because your parents were like that or taught you that. Imagine being with someone who thought that was stupid or silly. Like, you're always getting into problems. You attract really who you are. So the fact that you pull out your moon signs is silly. It's surface, right? You guys are exactly the same, and that's how you got together, and that's how you're still together. In fact, if I were to spend a couple of hours with you guys, I can give you a whole list on how similar you are. All right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. I said tonight. It's like 3 a.m. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. I'll see you at ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com, where I am having a Labor Day sale. Use the code Labor Day and get all your favorite stuff, your Scorpio season teas. Scorpio season's coming up. And get your teas, get your favorite jewelry. I am probably going to do a sale on chart readings next month, so I'll make announcements for that. But right now the whole shop is on sale, so get all your cute stuff before it runs out. There's this good amount of things that are sold out already, but I believe, you know, I have the charmer set, I have masks still. Make sure you get a mask even if you've been vaccinated. People are still getting coronavirus while they're vaccinated. What else? Everything else is fabulous. My healing kit, the journal, so that's on sale. Everything's on sale pretty much. While you're there, you can check out my exclusive videos. Somebody asked me, when am I uploading more exclusive videos? The ones that I had originally. Some of those will come back, some of those will not. So you can check those out while you're there. Also, take a crash course. A lot of you guys have questions about Scorpios that are pretty basic. And I'm like, take a crash course on dating Scorpio and you'll figure it out. You figure out the basics, right? How to heal from trauma. That's very important. You got to break down and rebuild. I'm going to talk about it till my tongue falls off. I'm going to teach you how to identify certain behaviors so that you can be on your way to building yourself up, right? How to be fabulous is another crash course that I have. creating a character. We talk about that and how to execute, you know, leaving your old self and not ever talking about it again and becoming whoever the hell you want to be, okay? And what else do I have? I have a crash course on how to get back with Scorpio, right? This course is not for those of you who have jumped off the ledge, okay? You're in volatile relationships, you have restraining orders and things like that. No, this is just for people who are in mild separations and, you know, you can mend the little cracks and get back, right? What else is going on? Oh, you can book chart readings. I have basic chart readings where I break down all of your personal planets, which are the planets closer to the Earth, affecting you more. We talk about that. I throw in some aspects for you, tell you how that benefits your personality. I talk about challenges, how to overcome them, how to use your chart to your advantage, right? I tell you how much water, air, fire, and earth you have so that you know what type of Scorpio you are. You can book a love chart reading where I break down, you know, what your great matches are and why. I break down why. I also throw in a birth card reading where I give you specific dates of your karmic relationships and people that are most compatible for you, which I think is cool. You can also book a personal live stream session so you and I can go one-on-one, and a personalized video. You choose the topic and I'll cover it on my channel. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.